Butterflies return someday.
The man who changed his coat. There was a man in a village who was known for throwing stones. He often threw them at women who spoke too loudly for his comfort. He threw them at girls who said no. He threw them at mothers who warned others about dangerous men. Now, when the stones landed, he would say, "You are too sensitive. You made me throw it. And besides, look, I'm not the worst man in this village." And then one day, the women got an idea and they began to gather the stones and stack them in the square so everybody could see them. "This is what he has done." Uh-oh. Now the man grew frightened. Not because he was sorry, but because the stones were now visible. They were proof. Uh-oh. So the man went home. He took that coat off, the old one, and he hung it in his closet. And this time he grabbed a new coat, a flashy coat. It was bad. Oh, it was bad. Flame was on. It was nice. "I am not that man anymore," he announced and declared. "I am a peaceful man now, a wise man, a man above all this conflict." The entire village clapped. The women clapped. The men could get behind this too, especially if it worked. People were relieved. Oh man, yes, tired of all this. Yes, let's move on. See, it's easier to clap for a new coat than to address and deal with the old wounds. It's so much easier. Yeah. But women, they had concerns because, see, we're not, oh man, we got to deal with this old stuff. The women with concerns tried to speak about the stones still lying in the square. What are we going to do about these stones? They haven't gone away. The man raised his hand as if to silence them. "Stop! Why you keep bringing up the past? I said I am different now." And then he picked up a smaller stone and threw it at one of the women. Now, this is not violence. I don't want you going around saying that. This is gentle correction, if you will. Now he threw another one at the girl who whispered, "This doesn't make me feel very safe." And he said to her, "This is not harm, everybody. This is not harm. This is not harm. I'm teaching. I'm teaching." She's learning new things. He threw another at an elder who said, "A changed man helps clean up the stones." This, you see, this is not silence. We're calling this unity. And at last, another woman stepped forward and said, "Listen, a new coat does not make a new man. A new man would stop throwing stones altogether. A new man would help carry away the pile. A new man would address this pile. A new man would listen to the people he injured without demanding applause for changing clothes." Now the village, we're getting to chatter a little bit. Discussion. The man looked down at his coat, then at the stones, then at the women watching him. He had wanted the honor of being called changed, without the labor of becoming safe. So the women left the stones in the square, not to shame him forever. Not to shame him forever. We're human beings. We're evolving. We're becoming. to remind the village that harm does not disappear because the person who caused it by way of their choices found better language, a new code. And from that day on, whenever someone claimed to be new while still choosing the behavior that silenced the wounded, those who had something to teach about harm, those who said, ouch, the people would ask, wait, did he change his heart or only his coat? Beautiful as that coat may be. So the moral is, a person who reinvents himself to escape accountability just by changing their coat, their name, their position, their role, their identity, their title, letters after their name. He has only found a softer costume for the same old harm. Repeating harm, violating boundaries, and silencing those who speak out. That's just a new code. This is Tonya GJ Prince. Thanks for listening. Y'all be great.